Armstrong fighting hard. Our crime reporter Henry Lee here now with a look at where the chief stands now after being sidelined, Henry, for more than 2 weeks.
Yeah, Alex and Heather, Oakland Police Chief LeRonne Armstrong's been ratcheting up the pressure, asking to be reinstated immediately. But could all this antagonize his bosses and put his future at risk? It's been more than 2 weeks since Oakland Police Chief LeRonne Armstrong was placed on leave, accused of dropping the ball after a sergeant was accused of 2 cover-ups. This week, the top cop is formally asking Mayor Sheng Tao to reinstate him. But even though it was the mayor who placed the chief on leave, his beef isn't with her.
No, I still don't blame the mayor. The mayor didn't write the report.
Speaking Sunday at Acts Full Gospel Church, Armstrong made clear he's frustrated with independent monitor Robert Warshaw, who commissioned a report from a law firm that said the chief should be disciplined. The report said an internal affairs captain ordered a subordinate downplay a hit-and-run crash involving a sergeant. But the chief says he was given an incomplete set of facts.
The mayor didn't find ways to blame me for things I wasn't responsible for. So no, I don't blame the mayor. I blame the creator of this report that is unfair and unjust.
The monitor has outlasted many chiefs and gets paid $1 million a year to find problems at OPD to report to a federal judge.
Most chiefs, all other chiefs have not survived. But I think my situation is much different.
Pete Dunbar is a former Oakland deputy police chief.
The problem is, who's auditing the auditor? Nobody. He's been there for a long time. The judge hears from the auditor. The judge has nothing else to go on.
The chief has now spoken out 3 times, once with his attorney and twice alongside top leaders of the Oakland NAACP, including at a rally outside Superior Court, as well as a news conference at the church.
The chief has nothing to lose, quite honestly. I mean, I applaud him for getting his message out there. I think it's important that somebody hears it, because if nobody else heard it, you fill in the blanks with things that may not be true.
As for the mayor, she made no mention of the chief Monday at an unrelated news conference at City Hall. She left without taking any questions, and a spokeswoman tells me the mayor had no comment. Now, the monitor does not discuss his work. The police chief, while on leave, has met with stakeholders, including members of the Oakland Police Commission and, this afternoon, civil rights attorneys Jim Channon and John Burris. So far, no word yet on if or when the chief will be back on the job. Live in the newsroom, Henry Lee, KTVU, Fox 2 News.
Yeah, he's definitely keeping up the pressure, though. All right, Henry, thank you.